Hi guys! Happy New Year! It's been a very long time. Today I'm going to be doing my pretty average everyday makeup. Now I consider myself to be pretty average when it comes to makeup. I tend to stick to a routine and I find it very difficult to get out of it. I don't have a great deal of money, I don't have a great deal of space, so my collection's not really as big as I'd like it to be. But sometimes just gotta do things with what you got. It's very easy, very simple. Again, it's average. It's basically just splash and go.
Who the hell is that? Oh my god, it's me. So I've cleansed and moisturised my face prior to filming, and the cleanser I used was Nivea's 2-in-1 cleanser and toner. The moisturiser I used was Oilatum's Natural Repair Face Cream. I love this stuff, it's absolutely amazing. And here's me with my hair up. I look absolutely dreadful. First up is foundation, and I've been using No. 7's Instant Radiance foundation. I love this foundation, it's so creamy. I like to give the bottle a good shake before I use it because sometimes it can come out like a bit runny. I usually use about 2 pumps and I feel that's sufficient enough to cover my whole face, at least twice. I like to use my fingers when I'm applying my foundation. I just feel it makes it slightly slipperier and it glides on the skin a bit easier, I think. Or it might just be that I'm lazy and I can't be bothered to use a brush. So here I'm just dabbing it around my face. I like to focus it on my nose and my cheeks because that is where I get the most redness. Also my chin and on top of my eyes because I have very veiny eyes. And just rub that in, rub until it's all smooth and clean. And don't forget to do your neck. Concealer, I'm using Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. Very popular in the drugstores and I love it. It's got such a high coverage for how much it actually costs. So yeah, bargain. And I'm just popping that under my eyes, down my nose, anywhere that I get quite red, my chin, and I've got quite a few scars from where I've had like acne. But as you can see, my skin is doing rather good lately, so yeah, I'm not complaining. Again, I'm not using a brush, ain't nobody got time for that, and I'm just patting it in until it's nicely blended. At this point, I like to put on a little bit of lip balm, and I'm currently using Nivea's Essential Balm for smooth lips. I just think it makes your lips a bit softer and squidgier and kind of prepares them for your lipstick. When it comes to eyes, MAC's Painterly Paint Pot is all I actually use. I don't tend to use an eyeshadow on a daily basis. I just can't be bothered with it. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but it is really bad of me to say that. I just rub that all over the eye and it covers my veins at least, if nothing else. Oh my god, how childish of me. For powder, I use Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Such a good powder. I mean, for the price, it's worth it. It really does mattify your face. And I just apply that down the centre of my face because that is where I get most oiliness, as I am a combination to dry skin. So I don't put any of that on my cheeks. So I want them to stay glowing. Woo, I'm such a big Sleek fan, and this is Sleek Contour Kit in I think the lightest shade. I like to pat off any excess on my hand as I think it's so easy to overdo it, especially if you've got pale skin like me. Oh my god, look at that sexy face. I just like to contour down my cheeks, around my temples, on the top of my head, under my chin and down my neck, and it just makes everything look sharper and much more defined. For blusher, I'm using Sleek's Sweet Cheeks from their Candy collection, and I use the middle shade. I just think it's an all-round nice colour for everyday wear. And again, tapping that off, and I apply that to the apples of my cheeks. If you go a bit over the top like I have, surprise, surprise, don't worry. I just tend to take my Real Techniques buffing brush that I used earlier and rub that all over just to dull it down. It's eyebrow time, and I'm using Shiseido's eyebrow pencil in Natural Black. This is the closest shade I could find to my natural eyebrow shade. I'm not actually brown haired, I'm kind of a mousy brown greyish colour. I press lightly, but I do like mine to be quite filled in and thick and bushy, or at least give that impression, because yeah, I just think it's really flattering. After I've done that, I use my little, I don't know what you call it, brush, something brush, to kind of just comb through my eyebrows, soften up the pencil, making it look a bit more natural and not so much like slugs. Remember when I said I had veiny eyes? Well, I like to go back over with my concealer under my brow just to neaten everything up, and it also acts as a kind of highlight for my brow bone, so it's all good. Next is eyeliner, and I'm using No. 7's Stay Precise Felt Tip Liner. Not the best of eyeliners in the world, but I like that it has a really fine tip. I'm not really sure how I'm going to explain this to you because I'm not sure myself how I managed to do it, but I kind of start from the outer corner of my eye and then I'll work my way towards the inner corners, and then I'll kind of leave it halfway, go to the inner corner and then work my way to the outer corner. It's so confusing. Keep practicing and I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. But for me, eyeliner is the most important part of my makeup. And here it is, finished. Ooh la la! So after the millions of years I spent doing my eyeliner, I then like to go in with my No. 7 Extreme Length and Extend Mascara. And I just apply that, a couple of coats, onto my lashes, and then I like to focus on the middle part of my lash to really open up my eyes. I've got quite tiny eyes. Lastly is lips, and I'm currently using Revlon's Colour Burst lip butters. I just think they're much more wearable for daytime, much more sheer. And my shade is Pink Lemonade, and it just gives a really beautiful sheen to the lips with a slight hint of colour. So if you aren't really that confident wearing lipstick, go and try these, they're well worth it. That's it, we're done. It's very simple, very straightforward, just a nice, pretty, everyday makeup.
Ta-da! So guys, I hope you enjoyed my everyday makeup routine. I had a lot of fun making it. It's the first kind of tutorial-y thing I've ever done, and I know I've got the most boring backdrop, but bear with me. I'm still living with my parents. It's a very small room, there's not much space, and I'm just lucky to have lighting. I didn't at the start, but now I do, so thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. Not sure where the subscribe button is, so I'll just point to both. So I'll see you very, very soon. Bye!